why premium gas could be destroying your motorcycle engine. Most riders believe premium fuel is a treat for their motorcycle, a little gift to make the engine happier, stronger, faster. But what if I told you that belief is not just wrong, it's dangerous? What if the very fuel you think is protecting your engine is actually weakening it from the inside, slowly shaving away performance, responsiveness, and lifespan, while you proudly think you're doing everything right? See, premium gas isn't better, it's simply different. It burns slower, hotter, and is designed for engines that demand high octane, engines that run insane compression ratios, engines built to squeeze every molecule of power out of every droplet. And if your bike isn't designed for that level of punishment, that premium fuel becomes a silent saboteur. It reduces combustion efficiency. It leaves unburnt fuel behind. It creates carbon buildup in places you can't see, but will feel one day when your throttle becomes sluggish and your bike starts sounding like it's breathing through a pillow. But here's the real trap. Riders convince themselves they're upgrading their bike, when they're actually downgrading its entire internal ecosystem. And the longer you do it, the more your engine adapts to this wrong fuel, until the damage becomes permanent. Today, I'm going to break that illusion and show you exactly why premium gas might be destroying your motorcycle engine, and why most riders will never know until it's too late. 1. Premium fuel burns too slowly for most motorcycle engines. Most riders don't realize that premium fuel needs higher pressure and higher temperature to burn completely. But your average motorcycle engine simply doesn't produce that level of compression. So instead of a full explosive burn, you get half-burnt fuel limping through the chamber. That means weaker power delivery, inconsistent throttle response, and an engine that slowly forgets how to breathe properly. 2. It causes carbon buildup in low-compression engines. Unburnt fuel doesn't just disappear, it sticks. It coats valves, piston heads, and spark plugs with a thick carbon film. Over time, that buildup forces the engine to work harder than it should, running hotter and less efficiently. Riders think the engine is getting old, when in reality, it's suffocating under the residue of fuel it could never burn properly in the first place. 3. Premium fuel can actually reduce your bike's power. People assume premium equals more power, but in a low-compression engine, the opposite happens. Because the fuel burns slower, the combustion event finishes late, sometimes even after the piston has already started moving down. You lose torque, acceleration feels dull, and the bike begins to feel heavier than it is. It's not age, it's octane mismatch. 4. It tricks your ECU and sensor system over time. Modern motorcycles rely on oxygen sensors and NOx sensors to adjust fuel-air ratios. When you keep running high-octane fuel without needing it, the ECU starts making compensations that don't align with factory tuning. This leads to slightly richer mixtures, delayed ignition timing, and a bike that starts behaving like it has an identity crisis. You think you're improving it. Your ECU thinks you hate it. 5. Premium fuel leaves additives behind. Your engine didn't ask for. High-octane fuels often come with extra detergents and additives meant for performance engines running extreme temperatures. In a normal motorcycle, these additives don't vaporize properly. Instead, they settle, thicken, and form residue in the injectors and fuel system. Over months, you'll notice rough idling, unstable revs, and injectors that sound like they're coughing out sand. 6. You pay more for a fuel that your engine can't even use. This is the part most riders don't want to admit. Premium fuel is mostly a psychological purchase. Your engine gains nothing from it, but your wallet loses every single time. Riders feel like they're investing in the bike, but what they're really doing is starving the engine of the fuel it's engineered for. And the longer you keep feeding it the wrong octane, the more your engine adapts in ways that permanently downgrade its performance. So now you know, premium gas isn't premium for your bike. It might be slowly wrecking it, but most riders will still defend it like a religion. So tell me this, do you still trust premium fuel? Or did this change your mind? Drop your thoughts below. Fight me, agree with me, or share your experience. The comments on this topic always go crazy. And if you want more brutal biking truths, hit subscribe.